Hey Norm,
Hey, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you today?
Doing great. So
Yeah,
I'm so glad this is wow. I can't believe it's Thursday already.
it's
But
the last day of February. It's a rare February 29th also.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It is the Ecom Power podcast, and I'm Norm Farrar and my co-host Michal Chapnick.
Yes. So welcome to our podcast. So today we're going to discuss reverse engineering product ideas for Walmart sellers. So today we're going to find out a step-by-step process to conduct a demand analysis and for product ideas, what tools and research need to do to analyze product demand on Walmart, and how can seller use demand analysis to optimize their existing product listing on Walmart. So I'm super excited. And again, welcome to Ecom Power Podcast. And we're just going to take a quick note from our sponsor and be right back.
Are you struggling with your Walmart marketplace business? Do you need help from a skilled and reliable virtual assistant? Well, look no further than Virtual Assistant Academy or VAA Philippines. VAA specializes in locating, screening, training, and supporting high quality Walmart VAs in the Philippines. Their VAs receive extensive Walmart training and ongoing professional development and are committed to long term working relationships with you. Partner with VAA and experience the peace of mind knowing that you have a dedicated Walmart trained VA who's up to date with the latest tools and trends in the dynamic Walmart marketplace. Head over to VAAphilippines.com and let VAA match you with your ideal VA today. All right, and we're back. So today we're going to be discussing reverse engineering product ideas for Walmart sellers. Now, I have to tell you that this guest, she's also one of my most favorite people, but she's also one of the only people I allowed braid my beard. So I'm telling you,
I know.
if you see
I
me
saw
walking
that.
around with a braided beard, it's because of our guest. But our guest serves as the CEO of Ritz Momentum, a company that she founded 2019 to provide services for students whom she was teaching to help sell on Amazon. She's also been a serial entrepreneur since she was around 17 years old, and she keeps going today. She's always got something going on. She's created and sold multiple businesses where she's developed e-commerce, SEO, and digital marketing experience to grow her online business. And like I said, one of my favorite people, Izabella Ritz, is going to be joining us. So let's welcome her.
Yes, here she is. So, yeah, by the way, she's not only your friend, she's my friend too. And I'm super excited you're here. And hi, Isabella.
Hola, hola. Hey, everyone. Super
How
excited
are
to be
you?
here. I am great. And I
Good.
feel that like this connection in like where the screen, I can't reach your beard and I feel like FOMO. Something is wrong. But I will reach Michal and I can braid her hair this Sunday.
Oh yes, I'm super excited. So you're having a party in Las Vegas. So
Yeah.
I guess if somebody's in Las Vegas, you can come join us. In we're gonna have a party on Sunday night. If you guys
Yeah.
coming to Prosper, or there's so many events, right, going on.
Yeah.
So exciting.
From this Sunday till I believe Wednesday, March, whatever it will be,
Six.
it will be about 10, 11 parties. So I don't know how
Jeez.
our
How
liver
many
will
we can
survive.
make?
Yeah, our the livers will be surviving, but it's definitely recover coming after.
Yes, yes, yes. So I'm super excited about what we're gonna talk tonight, because for me, I can sit hours and get lost in, doing searches from different directions and finding product and product ideas. And I'm doing it a lot also with a couple of my clients. So it's really fun. So yeah, let's get started. Norm, do
Let's
you
do
wanna
it.
start?
Yeah, sure. So I guess there's a lot of people that don't know exactly what reverse engineering is. So can you tell us a little bit about that and how sellers can implement this?
Yes. So As you know, guys, Norm is trashing a lot of products. So to make sure that Norm is satisfied with the product, you have to meet his requirements. So you have to ask people like Norm when they're purchasing the product and their experience. So let's assume, and by the way, listen, I have this too.
Ah, well, cheers.
Yes, cheers.
Oh, where's mine?
Uh,
Sorry, Norm. I know I have your cup, but I have something else to
I
drink.
have a
Oh,
different one
thanks.
right now, but I have this one next to me. It's my inspiration. So let's assume Norm is our client and we have 50,000 norms, like norms, that love to use some beard products. For example, first of all, I'm not a male, I'm female. I never will have a beard, and I have no idea what are the pain points to buy the product, to take care of beard. So, which means I have to have this audience and I have to understand what are their reasons to purchase the product and what are the satisfaction points for these products. And technically, not even a couple years ago, a year ago, to understand these clients, we had to go through a lot of different reading of the reviews, and we had to like really understand and read every single client out there. But then at the end of the day, we realized that now we have AI such as Data Dive and Voc AI Shalix. So now we can take opinions of the people, scrape these reviews within couple minutes, and then summarize them and have the insights understanding what are they looking for, what are their satisfaction and not satisfaction point. And now we can build the product based on their opinion. And this is where we're starting to actually build the product.
So you're digging deep.
Yeah.
So and I've seen this with products. I have no clue about a lot of different products that come in here. So you're just going in, asking questions, looking at maybe looking at listings, but getting a starting point to start to understand that product before you can start to reverse engineer anything.
Right. So again, for example, Norm will hate if it's super oily, or he can't brush because of this beard brush will stuck in his beard, or he needs some type of the conditioner that he can keep open and it will not get spoiled and will not go bad, or maybe he needs something that he can travel with, and whatever something else is happening with those products. And given that we have this feedback, now we can create a summary of with the feedback. Now we can create a list of the things we can improve of this product. Now we can talk to manufacturer how much it's going to cost us to improve the product, if we will have to add additional investments into this product, and how will we be actually profitable with this product. So the moment you build something your audience is looking for, the moment you're able to meet your cost of goods and profit requirement and all this stuff makes sense, this is where you're starting developing the product and testing this product against your biggest competitors. And you don't have to be scared of testing, because when you're testing, for example, via Pickful, some people are testing via other services. We do it with Pickful every single time. You also have a summary there. You have two options. You can go through every single feedback that target audience is putting out there. You also have options to ask general audience or ask specific audience. And if you don't have your specific audience, you can always request this audience. Usually they deliver this audience within like a week. And when you have these highlights with the summary of improvements of your product, you can always add this improvement into your R&D and test this product again and again till you will win your competitor. So this is how you guarantee yourself that your product is winning before you launch it on Walmart. And this is how you can guarantee yourself that you're already better than competitors. The only part I would say here, you don't have to rely just on the sellers that are on Walmart. You have to take a look who is selling on Shopify and beating the market. And there is plenty of software that will let you assess the quality of the seller on Shopify. One of them is Viral to Viral. I don't know, Norm probably know the lady that is responsible for this tool. And another one is if you will be, and of course, if you'll be looking at Amazon sellers as well, the competitors that are crushing the market, and then you're testing against those guys till you will win at least 70-30 or 65-35, and then you're kind of in green to launch the product, if it does make sense.
Very
Love
good.
that. I love that. This is how you get advantage when you launch a product. Not just launch a product, like it makes sense. You want to launch something that you know how you actually solving the problem that other product have. So by understanding the issues and complaints customer have, like you say, going through the review, and right now with the AI, just using that to get all the data.
Yep.
That's amazing. That's amazing. The things that we can do with AI, and I hope people are using it.
Well, the thing is with AI, a lot of people are still scared of AI. A lot of people are scared of what is going on with AI. A lot of people are scared to learn about AI because it seems complicated. But the AI is built for people to make things easier and not more complicated. So it's just, you have to stop being afraid to learn something that you never used before. And if you get used to just read through the reviews and just understanding that you can save 30-40 hours and get the same information within minutes, that will be like really awesome. And it's really easy. If we're allowed to share a screen, I just pulled up one of the reports.
Sure,
The
we can
demo
do
report.
that.
Yeah.
But Izabella, just remember that not everybody's going to have video. It'll be audio for the most part. So just describe what your screen
Okay.
shows as well. So you can share it right now for the audience. That would be great.
Yeah. I'm doing it right now. Give me just a second. So
Sure.
I'm pulling up. Can you edit to the? Okay, great.
There we
So
go.
I just pulled up the very random product. I think it's like baby stool. Baby stool that where kids can like reach stuff, or when they're doing homework. That is very helpful for their feet to put on. And when we're reviewing, for example, the feedback from the customers, we have several sections here. So we have section with the customer profile, we have usage scenario, we have customer sentiment, we have buyer's motivation, we have customer expectations, and when we have customer profile, that's a very important part where we can understand who is actually using this product the most. And on the first section, especially for those of you guys that are listening and not looking at the screen, we have kid, we have toddler, we have daughter, son, and grandson. Which, if we will summarize who is daughter, son, and grandson, those are also high likely toddlers and kids, right? And then we have another section where we can see when are they using this product. And now we have the insights that they're using this product on a daily basis, which is every day. We still have some insights from Christmas because we are still in Q1, so we still have some data from Christmas. They are using it in the morning and like some other times, which are not really important because it's a very low percentage of them. But the main part we can get out of here that it's a product for daily use, which high likely for us will be evergreen product because it's being used every day. This is the main part you have, the main insight you have to get out of here, because like having data, you have to understand how to read this data and what to do with this data, right? So next, we have where people are using this product. And now we have kitchen, bathroom, house, closet, and sink. So when some people are putting out there that it's sink, high likely sink will be related bathroom and kitchen. Would you agree with me that in that?
Yeah.
So yeah, so which means when we will be building the product and we will be building the listing for the product, where we supposed to put the main accent on what pictures? Should we show people kitchen and bathrooms, or maybe we should show people some like outside usage? Probably not, because this is the most relevant one. So when you read this insights, you have to put yourself, while you develop the product, in a mind of your customers that will be clicking on your product and purchasing your product. And then we also have another section that what pretty much the main reason to use, like reach a nearby sink, have it in the storage, go to stand on it, of course. Potty training, interesting, which means one of the, and potty
I agree.
training is like actually about 25, 26%, total 35% of people are mentioning potty training, which means one of the slides probably supposed to reflect this insight. In another 33, we have wash kids' hands. So just knowing this information, we already understand how we can make our listing convert better. And now when we're looking at usage scenario, again, we are confirming that 33% of our audience are using it in the kitchen, but we also have 11% of people that using this product in the camping. Some of them are using this product at the car. I don't know why, but here actually we have explanation: assisting pets getting in the car. So this is something about probably repurposing the product, when you can use the same type of product not just for kids but for pets, and it's also 11%. Interesting, right?
So interesting, because like you say, it's like just this information, like you say, we know they use it mostly in the bathroom. Now we do the image. Now you have the insight to the best image that explain, the best use of this product. This is so interesting. So what are you showing us now? Is that, what software is that, where this information came from? Is that all AI?
This is Voc AI, Voc.ai, and it's accessible for everybody, and they have plans where you can use it just the whole month for $1. So
Amazing.
it's really great. And then we have like other insights, but I recommend everybody to pay attention to the main 4 or 5, because they're usually taking the biggest share of the explanation and explanatory of the market. And then again, when we're looking, for example, for the customer sentiment, we have negative and positive feedback topic from the clients, and the complaints are about durability, sturdiness, quality, safety concerns, and then others below, the ones that are below 10%. And the positive feedback is about lightweight, which means we have to make sure that we will find the material where we can make it durable and lightweight.
Yes.
So if we can create this tool when it will be durable and lightweight, then we probably will be able to win the market. If we cannot do that, and there are plenty of others that are selling this product, then probably we shouldn't go into the market, because we will face the same issues as others. And that means we will have to fight for something else. So design is not the main part here. The main thing in this, like the main quality of the product here, is the durability, and being lightweight and being sturdy, and being, of course, portable. Tools are portable. Size and storage, probably somebody, but it's just 8%. I would not really pay attention here, because the biggest part here is to be able to help the child to reach something, right? And then the motivation to purchase. Look, we just decided that for people it's important to have it lightweight. And yes, the motivation is to be able to have it lightweight, and the price and portability. So if we are not able to develop this product when it will be sturdy and lightweight and durable and cheap, should
Yeah.
we develop this product? Probably not.
Exactly.
So, and it's like we have a decent amount of people that are chasing cheap products here, which is 12%. 12% is not 100% and it's not 80%, but still people get used to purchase this product because it's cheap and they're able to achieve their goals. So to launch this product at $80 likely will not be helpful, and you will not be able to win the market, and you will not be able to go on a page one, which means here already some several pain points for you to decide, do you want to develop this product, or do you have the opportunity and resources to develop this product how your market wants? So that's like the very, very basic of customer insights.
I love that. That's amazing. And I hope you guys take that tip, because this is exactly before you sell anything and develop any, you need to really dive deep into that research and understand the market. So when you take that data now and it seems that, maybe there's a good opportunity in here and you go to Walmart, how do you determine if there's a place for this product on Walmart.com?
So on Walmart.com, we have Helium-10 that is working very well, which means when you're assessing the amount of sellers on Amazon and you're assessing the same amount of the same type of sellers of this product on Walmart, as long as you're able to meet the requirements from people that are looking for this product on Amazon and match it for Walmart, and you already see that you have enough of placements there for yourself, because we all know Walmart is super simple.
Yeah.
Like, it's easy to rank on a page one. It's easy to win based on the price, on the reviews, on the pictures. If you won already on Amazon, you will win on Walmart. For some people, they are not selling on Amazon. They are selling just on Walmart. So by going on Walmart, the amount of sellers in your niche is supposed to be, I like when most of them are generic, because what I notice, people that are solid, correct me if I'm wrong, people that are selling on Walmart, they're more generic, because it's less restrictions, it's less war, it's less fights, so it's kind of simpler. And if you already built the product that you will be able to win on any other platform, on Walmart you will win it super easy and simple. Especially when you work with your creatives, and your creatives are matching the benefits of the product, and you're not displaying just features of the product, but here is like we're already talking about how to convert the sale, because first you have to have a product, and like, given that you have three main components such as product, conversion, and marketing, traffic, if your product is good enough, and then you're thinking about conversion, so you have to make sure your product can convert, and now you're taking care of traffic, which Michal is talking about it a lot, which is like you're driving external traffic to Walmart, or you're doing internal PPC with Walmart.
All right, Norm. So what I love, that was something you said, and a lot of people don't really understand. It is easy to rank on Walmart. It's not hard, because the algorithm is very focused on the quality of your listing, not how many units you sell a month. And when you run Helium-10, the X-ray on product, you will see sometimes that products in the middle of the page selling much more than the product on top of the page. And I see it almost all the time. And the reason why, because of the quality of the listing. Because the algorithm look at the quality, and if you have WFS, and if you have good pictures, right now video really help you rank, reviews, all those things really, really help you rank. So again, if your competition is a seller that's selling your competing product very, very low, and you have a lot of sales, he's not going to be in top of the page if his listing quality is not good. So I'm so happy you know that.
I
it's
do.
not that hard, right?
Listeners supposed to know about it too.
Yes, this is good. Norm, do you have any questions?
Yeah, actually, I'm kind of curious. I like talking about this with every one of our guests. It's a slightly different rabbit hole, but you're very successful. You're very with selling on Amazon and bringing brands, launching brands on Amazon, and now you're at Walmart. How are you finding it? Are you finding it that you're getting successful campaigns? Your product launches are successful? I'm just kind of curious because I hear good, bad, and ugly, and the ugly is usually mostly because you're not set up properly or you're in the wrong niche.
You pretty much answered the question. The answer is yes.
Yes.
So yes, you do have to have a correct setup. And if it's it's so I would not say it's obvious, but yes, if you're successful on Amazon, you pretty much proved the point that, like, listen, this product can succeed in World War II, in World War One, in all the revolutions of the world. And now we passed all tests and fights and battles, and now we're just going to chill at Walmart. What you cannot do is just, if you launch the product on Amazon and now you're like, okay, it's not really working, let me try to launch it at Walmart. Maybe it's gonna work there. So it's maybe is gonna work there. It maybe is gonna work on Etsy. It maybe gonna work on TikTok. Actually, high likely it's gonna work on TikTok. But we can't start doing Walmart just because Amazon didn't work out the way how we wanted to. That's
Okay.
my personal opinion.
Yeah,
Right.
it's hard work, no matter what marketplace you need to do the work.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And also with your AI. So
I wish it will be my AI, Norm.
your AI. So, it's Izabella AI 2.0.
Yeah.
And but using AI, using ChatGPT, using whatever LLMs that you want. What I'm finding right now, you were saying that a lot of sellers, could find this hard, or maybe confusing. But what I love using right now, and I do it all the time, but I go to the custom GPTs now, the GPT store, and I just find solutions that the prompting is already done and it just gives you really great answers. So, for example, PPC Ninja. So I
I
saw
love
that.
Rachel. I love Rachel.
Yes,
She's so
Richu's awesome.
amazing.
So she sent over, and I'm not sure if it was my WhatsApp group or hers, but she sent over her GPT that she built, and I checked it out. I mean, it's just so much work. It's all done for you. And there's all like Andrew Erickson, he built listicles. Such a great little tool that you get. These are free tools that you can use, and you can build them if you want them too for your team. But just doing those little things where you can go in, check it out, like just go into the GPT store, go Amazon, see all the stuff that comes up. It's incredible.
Yeah, it is. And to your point, we're building our GPT as well, which is about product development and validation. So far, I uploaded all my knowledge there, and I am just training him to answer the questions the way how people would ask the question, because the way how I'm asking the question, it's expert based question. The way
Mhm.
how people are asking the questions, absolutely different way. And I faced the challenge where that now I have to actually learn how people will ask the question, because now I want to train GPT by saying, like, no, in this case you have to answer this way, in this case you have to answer this way. And ideally, what I also think, when you're building these GPTs, if those GPTs with the purpose to share with public and to let public learn from these GPTs, asking questions like Q&A, is to create FAQ based on your audience, and then download this FAQ to ChatGPT, and then ChatGPT will be already trained, like, okay, that will trigger his main I don't know, points, resources.
That's exciting. Cannot wait to see that tool. So if talking about tool, we ditch already a couple of tools, but do you have any other tool you recommend for people to use when they're doing the product research for Walmart?
Yes. So, not just the product research. Let's say you found product and you validated the product. Think about the product development. And when you develop the product, again, start with people that are successful on Shopify and people that are successful on Amazon. Start with those two, because if you will be able to win from those two guys, from those two D2C and Amazon based sellers, you'll be able to be successful on Walmart as well, because as we said, it's easy. You can build the product within a couple minutes using the AIs like Copilot, ChatGPT, as long as it's paid and you're using DALI there, and Midjourney. And here's no way I can tell you ChatGPT is better than Midjourney, Midjourney is better than Copilot. All three of them are doing their job in a very certain specific way. And some products, ChatGPT is just going crazy. It can literally give you the details of which parts you're supposed to include into the product and really lay it out. Like, look, this product contains this type of the things, and this is how you assemble and reassemble it, even you are not asking ChatGPT. When you are asking Midjourney to create the product, Midjourney is mostly creating for you something not extremely realistic, unless you will ask Midjourney to create something that is possible to manufacture without extra unrealistic features. But it's still learning. The pictures Midjourney creating for you are really great. It makes me feel every single time pretty positive.
Yeah.
Copilot, when you're talking to Copilot is pulling a lot of information from Google. Of course, same as ChatGPT. However, Copilot is working on the back end with ChatGPT 4, I believe, and they're also pulling search engine from Google and Bing. And when they're pulling this information and you're building the product, they're also lining up for you the similar products that are already out there on the market. And the moment they build for you the product, you're able to see the products that are already being advertised in Google Shop. And now you're able to see what Copilot developed for you based on your prompt and based on the products that are already out there. So now your brain is already primed to, like, okay, if I am going to launch on Walmart this type of products, now I'm able to see what people are selling on Google. And if people are selling it on Google, means the search engine understand the target audience there. So now you can also ask the Copilot to tell you about people's insights about this product that are out there, and what is their satisfactory point, and what do they want to be better. And now you're pulling all this together and recreating the product prompt. I know it's a little bit confusing, complicated for people that never used it before, but trust me, the moment you try, it's like, it's so addicting. You want to keep trying till you will sharpen, till you will make it work.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but right now inside your WhatsApp, you have AI. And let me tell you something. It's amazing. It's really working amazing. And you can ask it to, create your post, give you information, ask it question. You just right in tip of your finger. And that's make it so easy to use it. You can ask him to create you images, and it create amazing images.
In WhatsApp, I didn't play with WhatsApp AI yet.
Amazing. My 9-year-old daughter told me about it. That was fun. It's like, you tell me it's AI.
That's funny. About kids, Dylan, my 10-year-old one, he recently provided us the essay, and this essay was in Google Doc. And my daughters, they're like, Mom, that's not him who created this essay. That's AI. I'm like, well, let's take a look. So they're taking this copy and they're starting going through different type of the how it's called. It's another AIs that can detect if it's been written by AI or by human. And they're taking his copy, putting inside of this another, I forgot how it's called because I'm using it every day, and it says no, human created it. I'm like, damn, that's really good. So what he did, he was writing in a Google Doc, but Google Doc also has the suggestion to improve his copy.
Mhm.
So now when using suggestion to create the copy, it's created and is a better version, but it's created
Yeah.
still by human, but with the help of AI. So yeah, there are some, and yeah, and nothing was able to detect it, which means if he will turn it to his teacher, the teacher will never be able to tell him that he did something bad.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is edit that part out.
That's
So
amazing.
if we go back to the beginning and we were talking about this reverse engineering,
Yeah.
there was a couple of things I wanted to talk about. One of the things, so if you go back and everything that you just said about reverse engineering and how to bring that product to launch, one thing that might help out sellers as well is you've done it, you've done your research. Now you want to bring that product to life, but ask your manufacturer what the trend is, or can I change the material? Or I know that we were building something where it was wood, and then we wanted to see if we could do it over here instead of China, and we could actually make it less expensive. But then we went to resin, and then we checked out aluminum. And by switching it around, resin beat out. It was a more sturdy material, but we saved 70% of our cost, in North America. So
That's cool.
these are things that like the profit really is in the sourcing too. So once you get to that point where you reverse engineer something, go and Stephen Black, awesome guy. He talked to me about going into Facebook groups, getting to understand the lingo, and then, going out and finding those people that use that lingo, and then asking your manufacturer. These are things that can save you and make you profit. I just wanted to add that. There was no question. It was just more of a comment.
Yeah, I agree. And to your point, I will also add that these days you should look at your cost of goods based on the landing cost. And Kevin Kings
Mhm.
also talks about it when like China is done, now go to Mexico. I mean, not just Mexico, Latin America and US, because we really have to take a look at the landing cost based on every single substitutional materials you've been just talking,
Mhm.
because sometimes literally right now we're shipping something from Vietnam because the cost of goods, I believe, by $2 or $3 is higher, but the landing cost is lower and the quality is also better. So, and then you're like, when you're looking at the initial pro forma, you're like, I don't want to ship from Vietnam, I want to ship from China. But then when you are calculating shipment, then you're finding out that's probably a little bit cheaper to ship from Vietnam. And same with India. And with India, when you ship from there, I don't want to go towards shipment, but with India, there's different type of shipments. One of the shipments can be with pirates there and without pirates there. And this is where, yeah, that's funny. I actually learned it not so far ago, not long time ago. I didn't know that pirates are still a real thing, and it is.
They
So
need to, I don't know, be busy, I guess, and make some money.
yeah, pirates is a real thing, and they're still out there.
That's so
Yeah,
interesting. So
yeah.
let's talk about mistakes when sellers, when they're doing their, sorry, I got my question confused. When they're doing their analytic and they see the demand of the product, what mistake they can avoid when they're doing that?
When they're doing the listings.
No, sorry, when they're analyzing demand, how they can
Oh,
avoid making mistakes.
okay. So first, you like right now we've been reviewing the insights of the products from based on the consumer's avatar, and we find out that people that are purchasing this kids stool, their main point is to make it sturdy, durable, super high quality, but at the same time cheap. So, will you be able to differentiate the product on the way when it will still make sense to you? And do you have actual pain points that your competitors didn't solve yet? So, and it does everything make sense to you as a seller? Because as a seller, you are an investor. So, you have to treat your journey as an investment. And it will be your time investment, experience investment, and financial investment. Does all this make sense? If it does, great. If it doesn't, then you probably shouldn't do it. So the basic of choosing the product is to be able to differentiate the product on the way where you will be able to raise the price. It's one of the approach. It doesn't mean it's like it's the only approach. It's one of the approaches when you can differentiate the product on the way where people would want to pay you more money to have this type of product because market is missing this product on the market. And especially like we launched several products higher, much higher, with a much higher price than the competitors, and we won the market pretty easy because that was exactly what customers been looking for. And it's higher with the price. We have much better margins. We're not spending a lot of money on any PPC campaigns because we're not spending much on advertisement, and the cost of advertisement is pretty low because the product is able to convert the client. So your goal is to develop something when your client is going through the page one, your buyer, they're like, oh, that's exactly what I'm looking for, and they're purchasing this product from first click. Usually they will still look at other listings as well. And same thing is and on Google and on Walmart and on Amazon and on not Shopify. Yeah, we'll treat Shopify as Google search. And when they look through this like listings, they're like, okay, that's exactly what I'm looking for. They're purchasing, and here your click-through rate is going up, your conversion rate is going up, and Walmart is happy with your listing and they're pushing you up. And now you go
Yeah.
like a suggested product on other people product listings and etc.
Yeah, me and Norm talking about pricing all the time with products. I think you should not go to the cheapest. Make it better and sell it higher. That's what I think.
Yeah, I mean, if you're confident that the product you're launching at the very low cost still makes financial sense to you and you're able to win the market, awesome. There are plenty of cheap products, not I will not call them cheap, low cost products out there that will satisfy the client and that will make you profit. But the normally the competition for the low cost products is super high because it's a very easy entry for people that want to launch the product. When the entry on the market is harder and financially heavier, you have less competition in this niche, and then you're able to compete pretty healthy and become wealthy.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that, but that you're right about, a lot of people competing on the low price. Don't come and, compete with people, with sellers that are higher price. I like that approach.
Yeah.
They miss out a lot too because when you take a look, not everybody wants to have discounted or cheap products. And unfortunately, when you put your price down, it cheapens the product. So I see a lot of sellers make the mistake where they come out, they've got a great product, but they've got such a low price, people are questioning whether it's too good to be true, and they miss it. So I would go up a tier rather than lowering down to the lowest common denominator. I would try to be above that lowest tier, get up to the second tier. I always find that there's 3 tiers of pricing. on a search page. And so try to get in the middle to at least launch. Could be lower middle, but if you do it that way, at least people look at it and think it's a real product and not something you'd find at Dollar General when you want to have a higher perceived, value.
Yeah, 100% with you.
Yes, I agree. And Norm, you're not asking questions today, just me.
What's that? No, I'm asking questions and commenting.
Go ahead and ask all the questions.
Ladies complaining. Your co-host is complaining. Oh my God.
Oh, well. Oh, all right. Happy wife. Okay, I'll ask you a question. All right, with everything that you're doing here with your reverse engineering, what's the most important thing that you can do? Are there action steps, like 3 action steps that you can tell us?
Build the product on the way how it's possible to manufacture, which means you're working with the manufacturer. Work very close with your designer and keep yourself on track while you're building the product, because sometimes people are getting so excited that they're being distracted. And when you had initial idea at the end of the product development, you are so far away that now you have to start everything from the beginning, but you already paid to your designer and you wasted a lot of time. I mean, not wasted, invested in your personal experience. And you have to test the product. The problem is that the majority of people are having ego, and that is leading them into being in love with their personal opinion and ideas. We all want to make ourselves right. We want to feel right. It's very hard to admit the mistake. It's very hard to tell yourself, I did something wrong. It's very hard to fight yourself. But the moment you just put yourself into the mind where you don't have to fight with yourself, you just have to find the way how you can win the market. You are tasting the product and you're getting this feedback from the client, from your potential clients, from target audience on Peakful, and you're redoing it again. But keep in mind, you still have a goal to build the product the way how the market told you initially. So you can't change your direction. You still have to go the direction. And sometimes that's number 3. And sometimes you have versions of the product. We have actually it right now. One of the clients we're developing how I would say, it's from the shelving niche. One of the type of shelvings we're developing for his brand. And we have such a contradictory opinion and feedback from the from the target audience, where we just understand that we have to launch this product on variations period, because some people love, let's say, square shape, and other people, they like round shape, and they're going like 50-50. So there is no sometimes or, and sometimes you just have to understand, like, okay, this market just wants different stuff. That's why the variations here are important, because at this point you'll be able to cover both audiences, because both audiences are having their specific demand. It's like mothers of boys and girls. Something you're selling for the boys, you can't purchase it for the girl, and vice versa. So you have to have both. And that's 3.5 advice.
All right. Perfect.
Wow. So if you guys thinking on developing a product, you better listen to this again and take notes. And I learned so much. That was really good.
There is an interesting question here from Mark. He's asking, what's a very good price range for maximum profit? I'll throw that over to you, Izabella.
So
I know how I'd answer it. I'm just
let
curious.
me listen how you answer. Let me learn from you first, and then I will answer my way.
My answer would be, how long is a piece of string?
Okay.
Because it really does depend. Like the price range to maximize profit really depends on competition, price, competitiveness. And it depends on your competitive research. So if I could give, I've mentioned this before on the podcast, but I'm just going to give you my 3-tier thing I was just talking about. This fits in perfectly for this. So you can go in and you can look for Dead Sea mud. Okay, it's mud, it's out of the Dead Sea. The first tier of pricing is $7 to $14. Okay, you're just trading dollars. That's for 8 to 16 ounce plastic containers. The next one, there's prices in between, but the next one's $24 to $44. This is a higher perceived value product. Same mud, same Dead Sea. And the highest one is 70 some odd, I think it was $79 to $95, which is 3.5 ounces of Dead Sea mud. So by I would take a look at maximizing your profit, at how much traffic's coming in, and you could use a tool like Helium 10. You could see the amount of traffic coming in. What's the best price point? For me, I'd probably launch it in the average price point on the higher tier to see if I could maximize my profit. The second part to this would be split testing your price to see what the market will hold. So maybe it is lowering it a couple of dollars, but you're selling 1,000 more containers. So that's how I'd answer it.
I love it. I also to everything you said, I agree, and I would also add it also depends on your investments. And generally speaking, investments, if you're already an entrepreneur, they're coming from the opportunity. Like, oh, if I have this opportunity, I'm ready to invest. However, if you're aiming, for example, product, like we have an amazing product on a pipeline. It costs $450 in retail. Now, if this product is $450 in retail and you want to get your first 30 reviews and you want to have discount later from $450 that Amazon or Walmart will cross for you, right? Then you have to be able to get this first 30 or 50 reviews, which means you have to, like if you're with Amazon, you're using the Vine. If you're with Walmart, somehow you're giving away the products, asking some people to purchase and give you the review, right? Are you ready to invest this 450 multiplied 30? That's the question to you. So if you are, and you understand that the opportunity of this specific product, this opportunity is, I believe, 500 something K a month in revenue. If you're ready to get there, of course, if you're ready to invest in inventory, because the cost of goods for this one will be, I believe, 120. So 120 multiplied by minimum order 500. If you already invest this amount into the inventory just without variations, and then if you're ready to invest into the marketing, and if you're ready to invest into the giveaways / reviews on Amazon, again, just to be clear for everybody, Amazon and Walmart, they have different TOS for the reviews. That's why I'm contradicting myself. On Amazon, it's fine. On Walmart, you can do giveaways, right? You can. So, you still have to invest this amount on inventory one way or another to get your first positive feedbacks, hopefully positive, because people have to love it. And this is how you just have to ask yourself where you're at. When I'm launching the products, I'm aiming at least $99 in retail and making sure my production is not higher than $20.
Yeah, and that's almost exactly what I was just going to say. If we're talking about launching a product, what should the ratio be? I was just going to say, and it was almost exact. So it would be a 4-to-1 ratio. Whatever your landed cost of goods are, multiply it by 4, and that should be safe. Now it depends. Supplements, not so much, but for the most part, most categories, I think, is 4 times your landed cost, everything in.
Right.
And you can go, if you can go higher, go higher.
Yeah. Norm. Oh! That was cute. For those of you guys that are listening, I just showed the heart with my hands, and the heart were with the eyes spread all over the screen. Well, now I have to do another for
Oh,
Michal.
Oh, thank you, honey. I will get my
oh,
hug
look at
on.
that.
We'll get my hug on Sunday. So.
Yeah.
So
That
I think we're getting to the hour. I have to go in a couple minutes, but I think we have one more questions.
Nope, I don't think so,
No,
is there?
no more question. Okay,
Nope.
so I think we're good. But that
All
was
right.
so much good information. I loved it. I will definitely listen to it again because I need to process all the stuff you were saying in here. And thank you so much. And I'm excited. I will see you next week. And Norm,
this week.
you're missing out a fun Vegas week, but it's okay.
So much
There's
for
gonna
dim
be so
sum,
many
right?
more.
Right, Michal?
No,
So much for dim sum.
not dim sum. Not dim sum for you.
Well, I'll miss you. I'll miss you both this time. But until next time, we'll see you later. And thank you so much, Izabella, for coming on. You've been awesome.
Always. And thank you for having me. You both are amazing.
Always. Thank you.
All right. We see you guys next Thursday. Live Q&A. Come and join us and let's talk Walmart. 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Eastern time. Thank
All
you
right.
guys.